Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today I'm going to show you how to connect an effects pedal, or it could be a multi-effects, it doesn't matter, to a mixer. This mixer does not have any of its own effects built in. The other one that I usually use, the slightly bigger one, does. However, this will work for pretty much any mixer, so it doesn't really matter on the make. They all work in more or less the same way, okay? Some of them will have options to put more effects units in there, rack effects and stuff. Some of them won't, but most of them, 99.9% of them, will allow you to connect effects to it to use on different channels, So instead of just connecting it to, say, the keyboard or the microphone or your guitar, you can connect it to the mixer and then apply varying amounts of the effect that you have selected to the different channels, and it's really good. So let me just explain how this is set up. The microphone that you are listening to now is this one. It's plugged in here. It's a condenser microphone, so I have the 48-volt phantom power switched on for the microphone. This is the headphones, so I can hear what I'm doing. Okay, so that's all that is. And these left and right here are going to the left and right of the Tascam recorder, which is going to record all the audio for the video. And this is how I record all my iPad videos as well. All the audio ends up going into this little Tascam, and then later on I take the SD card out of here and I sync it up with the video, then just remove the horrible camera video noise, so you're left with a better quality stereo audio file. Now, to connect this pedal, which is the Zoom MS-70 CDR, which is a multi-effects, to the mixer, you're going to need 3 cables, okay? And basically 3 little guitar cables. All they are this type of, just guitar. But ideally, they want to be the mono type. So we're going to go with mono L here. And that will turn this effects unit on because it's on batteries. And we're going to take the other side and we're going to take it and put it into FX send. Okay, FX send. What's that going to do? This is going to send the audio, all the audio from the Xenix mixer, from any mixer, into the effects unit. That's what it does, FX send. It really is just to send an audio into something else, okay? So that's what you're going to do. So for the mono left and right, now some effects won't have the stereo out, they'll just have the mono. That's fine because all mixers usually allow for the left to be mono. You probably can't see it, but just next to that jack point there, it says mono and then L. Okay, so ideally you want like shorter cables. These are like literally your kind of effects pedal cable you can get. They're pretty cheap. So we take the mono from mono L. You can see where we're going with this, right? Mono from mono L, and plug that into the stereo auxiliary 10 mono L, and then we do the same with this one as well. We take the right here and plug that into the return. So what's happening is whatever comes out of this mixer, i.e. my voice now, is going out of here as well into the effects unit or whatever, and then coming back out of the effects unit and going into the returns. So send audio and return audio. This is so that we can apply anything that goes out of the mixer and gets affected back into the mixer in its return point here. Now, along here, it says effects, 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 and then the main thing you need to be looking for first is auxiliary return. That's the send level, the overall level of the effect that's going to be sent through. So at the moment, if I turn up my effects here, you'll hear nothing because, well, you'll hear some very slight phasing because we're now going back through the sends effects. See, 1, 2, 1, 2. It'll get slightly louder because you're sending audio back through into this. We want to select an effect. So if we select something like this effect here, which is called huge, the pedal, the effect unit doesn't matter. This on the back of all effects units, there'll be the point where you can get your mono input and your stereo outputs back into the mixer. It's only going to ever be it's very rare you'll get a stereo send because there's no points, because well, you'll see what I mean. If I start to now apply effects to this, you'll see that effect is now applied to my voice. So if we take something less extreme than that, let's go to say this auto pan here, and this is my point. What I'm trying to say here, right? You can hear, if you're listening through headphones now, you'll hear it's auto panning in stereo, even though this is still only a mono feed. Because we have stereo returns, we're going to end up with a stereo signal here. Okay, so basically that's how you do it. Now, also, let's do something else. Let's take a piano sound or a keyboard or whatever. Now, I have a keyboard over there, and I'm just going to plug in. Let me just get these. Oh, it's cables. It's Cable City, everybody. I'm going to plug the stereo left and right from this keyboard. Let me just go under here and do it like this, so it'll not getting cables too in the way of the camera and stuff like this. So left and right again, because this is a stereo channel here. So we have mono channel. You don't have to plug a guitar. We could plug a guitar into that one. So we have a mono channel, stereo channel, and a stereo channel. I'm going to use this stereo channel, and I'm going to plug the right hand side in there and the left hand into the left. Red is usually right. And then we can start to increase the volume of the piano. There it is. So let's go to an empty patch here. Okay, so let's exit that, and let's apply some effects. So let's do some, I don't know, some reverb. So this is a hall reverb. Very nice, very nice. Let's apply another effect as well at the same time. Let's try a delay. First one in. And we can control the balance of our effect. Or if it was incredibly hot, we could... But leave, I mean, I'd say is a good guide and a start point. Leave this set on your center notching around here. Then, of course, if you wanted to, you can use the mixer as a mixer and apply it. See, as soon as we take the effect out, our panning becomes, you know, proper panning, but because the effect is retaining stereo, etc., etc., you get it to be... And the effect will work the same if we go to like our... This is an auto pan, so it's quite the... quite the loud effect if you turn it up. But that's what you've got to do. You've got to balance your effects, return, you know, with the signal and stuff like that to get the best thing. So basically that's it, guys. That's how you do it. That's how you connect it, and it's the same application for any effects pedal. If you've got a distortion, just any guitar effect, or you've got a little cheap mixer. These are cheap. These are cheap mixers. You can get these for like less than 50 quid. And then the pedal is more expensive than the mixer, you know. But if a lot of people have got loads of pedals and they've got a cheap mixer knocking around, maybe, or you can get them second hand for next to now, and you can make them sound great by bypassing the fact that you don't need to mess around, you know, applying all sorts of. Let's go to another effect, Monument, without having to like connect different pedals to different things. Although you can do that, of course. but this works the same way. Even if you have multi-effects, as long as the last things in the chain are your left and right outputs going into your left and right auxiliary returns, you're gonna be able to apply that effect over the mixer. Now, like I said, some mixers do have more than one option for this. You could connect multiple effects units to them, the big ones. I think on my little one here, there's there's still only the option for the internal effects and the and one new effect. So hello, monument. Oh yes, you could do some very cool AMSR if you had a brush and see the microphone. The Zoom is very good for things like that. So there you go. Yeah, so that's basically, it was a bit of fun at the end there. How to connect a thing, an effects pedal or a rack unit effects, it doesn't matter. It's the same principle. You take what you want to, the output that comes out of the mixer, which is the effects send, into the effects unit, and out of the effects unit into the auxiliary returns. That's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please consider becoming a patron for $1 a month. You really, it supports the Sound Test Room and what we do, and it's just huge help to us. Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.